Welcome to another edition of the Bedtime Story, and today I'm going to be reading a Winnie the Witch story, one of my favourites, and I'm going to try and be reading and showing you some of the pictures as we go along. So, what's Winnie been up to now? Let's have a look. Winnie the Witch lived in a black house in the forest. The house was black on the outside, black on the inside. The carpets were black, the chairs were black, the bed was black, and it had black sheets and black blankets. It even had a bath that was black. Oh my goodness. A completely black house. I don't know how she found anything. Winnie lived in her black house with her cat, Wilbur. He was black too, and that is how the trouble began. Can we see him there? When Wilbur sat on a chair with his eyes open, Winnie could see him. She could see his eyes anyway. But when Wilbur closed his eyes and went to sleep, Winnie couldn't see him at all, so she sat on him. Oh no. Poor Wilbur. When Wilbur sat on the carpet with his eyes open, Winnie could see him. She could see his eyes anyway. But when Wilbur closed his eyes and went to sleep, Winnie couldn't see him at all, so she tripped over him. Eesh, doesn't look good. One day, after a nasty fall, Winnie decided that something had to be done. She picked up her magic wand and waved it once, and abracadabra, Wilbur was a black cat no longer. He was bright green. Goodness me. Now, when Wilbur slept on a chair, Winnie could see him. When Wilbur slept on the floor, Winnie could see him. There he is, having a little sleep. See him there very clearly. And she could see him when he slept on the bed. But Wilbur was not allowed to sleep on the bed. Oh, he's up to no good. Winnie looks a little bit cross there, doesn't she? So Winnie put him outside in the grass. Winnie came hurrying outside, tripped over Wilbur, turned 3 somersaults and fell into a rose bush. There he is. When Wilbur sat outside in the grass, Winnie couldn't see him even when his eyes were wide open. Can you spot him? He's really blended in there. This time, Winnie was furious. She picked up her magic wand, waved it 5 times, and... Oh, is he going to be the colour of the rainbow, do you think? My goodness, I wonder if he'll get lost. Abracadabra. Wilbur had a red head, a yellow body, a pink tail, blue whiskers, and 4 purple legs, but his eyes were still green. Now Winnie could see Wilbur when he sat on a chair, when he lay on the carpet, when he crawled into the grass, and even when he climbed to the top of the tallest tree. So here he is, and even when he's climbed up here to the top of the tree. Oh, that's good that she can always see him. Wilbur climbed to the top of the tallest tree to hide. He looked so ridiculous, and he knew it. Even the birds laughed at him. Wilbur was miserable. He stayed at the top of the tree all day and all night. Next morning, Wilbur was still up the tree. Winnie was worried. She loved Wilbur and hated him being so miserable. Oh, bless her. I think she's very worried about him. Look at him still up there at the top. Still at the top of the tree. Then Winnie had an idea. She waved her magic wand and abracadabra. What do you think she did? Wilbur was a black cat once more. He came down from the tree purring. Oh, look. I think they're very happy to see each other. Then Winnie waved her magic wand again and again and again. Abracadabra. Where do you think all that paint is going? What do you think she might change now? I think it's her house. Look! Wowee, I'd love to live in a house that big and that colourful. Now, instead of a black house, she had a yellow house with a red roof and a red door. The chains were white with red. The chairs were white with red and white cushions. The carpet was green with pink roses. The bed was blue with pink and white sheets and pink blankets. The bath was gleaming white. And now Winnie could see Wilbur no matter where he sits. We seem to be having a nice cup of tea on the balcony there. That seems like a much better thing to do than changing Wilbur all the time. Right, off to bed.